Dum 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 dum. Da 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 bum 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 bum. Alright guys, I know I'm just a little early by about 1 minute, which isn't so bad. Today of course is Friday, and it is very sticky out here. It's not super bad, but it certainly is sticky. Today we have some news to go through right now. Let me go ahead and send out the invite to the network, to Facebook, and I'll do the Discord tomorrow. No, I'll do Discord tonight. Fuck it. I'll just do Discord tonight. And we have, let's see, what else do we got going on? Just give me a second here. I'm gonna send this out to the different networks, and let's get this thing on the show. We have, as I mentioned it in a short little update, we should be getting our studio line on by Wednesday. That's assuming there's no setup errors. Last time I got home internet on and home phone on from Frontier about 12 years ago, there were some setup issues that had to be resolved. Nothing show-stopping, just annoying. Okay, so all I can tell you is I'm hoping today that we will have the show on the air, and our live streams will be going good for the next few days. Okay, so I'm going to send this out to the normal support staff. Also, Pop has asked me that if he could be on the show, and I said that'd be fine, at least in the comment section. But he says every time he's in the comment section, everybody keeps blocking him. Please don't block Pop, okay? I just got done talking to Pop on the phone, and I really don't want to have to argue with Pop. I just want to get a show and have a good show. Right now it's kind of warm, so we have on the wire says, "Good evening, how you doing?" Yeah, well, the good news is we have the phone lines, like I said, should be active, they said, by Wednesday. That's what Frontier told me, so we'll see what happens. After all, I don't even know how fast Frontier can get things done, because of the fact it's the COVID-19 thing, and they have a very small crew. Theoretically, it could all be done at the central office or in the computer system from remote setup administration, but I don't know if there's going to be any major issues because of the way that they do things. So let's me get caught up here. Make sure I'm up the speed here. Yep. I'm doing fine. I'm on the wire. Of course, it's really hot right now. It's sticky as hell. That's obvious. So I sent out some invites to more people. Hi, Carrie. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. I was just telling you out on the wire that the phone lines are going to supposedly be working by Wednesday. So now, Blaine Pete can rest assured that the phone lines will be active in a couple of days. It's just administrative setting up costs, not because anything I have done or I have failed to do. I now got a window fan next to me at my legs right now, chilling out. So, we have 4 people on so far, which isn't bad. How many hates do you got? Okay, now I got no hates. Oh, that's good. I never could understand why we get hates. I really don't understand the reason why anyone really would hate this kind of news, considering this is something that the phone callers have been asking for some time, to have the phone calls. Hi, Reckington, how you doing? Pop wanted to talk on the show, but he says he doesn't know if his main account is blocked. I can't unblock anybody easily from my cell phone. Okay? So we'll have to do that from the console when I get a chance to get over to the setup and do that. I don't know why people block Pop. He has been blocked a few times. Once by me, a couple times, but not recently. I never blocked him, not since the last time. When was the last time? Oh, I believe you. Oh, yeah, that. Right, I remember that. And he did apologize. I did unblock him after that. It's just something Scorpios do. It's just the way they act. Right. Hates, okay. It's hates, dislike is much different than hate. Well, to me, it sounds like if you dislike, it's like that means you hate my content. And even if that's a little bit extreme, I know that sounds silly. It's just, I work hard on these shows, so I try to do a good job. And, so the physical hardware is set up. I agree with you, Carrie. He may have been blocked by people individually. That he has been blocked individually, yes. He said to me, could I be on the show tomorrow at arranged moderation status? Honestly, I don't really know if I'm ready to deal with that right now. He said, I've been on your show for so long, how come you never give me a mod status? Oh, I don't know. I never really saw a reason to give him a mod status. I gave him a mod status a few times. And then everybody left the show so quick that I didn't even get a chance to see what was going on. Yes, take our tea today. Right. Ashley Claire. How you doing, Ashley Claire? He has been misbehaving the whole time, though. I've been on the show a long time. Sounds like he was sacrificing something. Well, it's just, I don't know. He definitely is doing attention-seeking behavior, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. And that makes it harder. Because he thinks that, he has, needs to be the top of the show, and I can't always have him on the top of the show. But, so tomorrow is Saturday, and tomorrow we'll be out on the porch again. Because of the temperature, we'll be out in the porch at night instead of daytime tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be hot again. So, although it wasn't too bad on the porch yesterday or this morning, so I would think we'll probably be out here on the porch at Saturday at 1 o'clock. Are we going to do Saturday night at 8 o'clock? I don't know. Maybe. But don't forget, I do take Sunday off. Sunday is the day I do personal things and relax and chill. Sometimes quite literally in the bedroom with an air conditioner, especially during hot days like this. Gotta find me some entertainment. What do you mean by that? Well, can I get a hello to my friend Eating Twats? Who's eating? Who's eating? I don't even know who that is. Okay. It's just an old habit from working with Pop, because Pop likes it when I read out loud, because he knows that when he read out loud, then he knows I'm awake and reading his stuff. By the way, what is the situation with trying to make June 19th into a national holiday? We already have a national holiday coming up. It's called the Equinox, guys. June 21st is actually is also Father's Day this year. And it's the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, and the winter solstice, or Yule, in the southern hemisphere. There's your holiday. It's also considered the official first day of summer. Like, you really need another day, 2 days before, so that people like Mitch McConnell can try to find an excuse to take another day off from work? Fuck that. Mitch McConnell's got to get his job done now. Don't give him more recess days, or he'll never get anything done. He'll say, that's good. We're going to go ahead and take a whole week off from the 19th until the 26th each year. Fuck you. You got to get the stimulus fund done. Well, don't give us this bullshit. Don't tell us. Don't give Mitch McConnell ideas. Please don't give Mitch McConnell ideas. Somebody's got to do Senate reform and seriously tell them you cannot take off for all those days in in August, in the first 2 weeks in July. First 2 weeks in July, plus you had Memorial Day weekend. Now you want the 2 weeks in July? Then you want to take off again the whole fucking month of August? Are you kidding me? You haven't even done anything. You're as bad as a freeloader, Mr. Mitch McConnell, that you couldn't even bother to do any work. You keep going, oh, we get another 30-day weekend. Awesome. No, it's not awesome, asshole, because you still didn't get the stimulus bill talked about. You still didn't even look at the the Heroes Act, you didn't do anything. You kept saying, well, wait and see, 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 wait and see. You're starting to sound like a stuck fucking CD. I don't want you to say wait and see, wait and see, wait and see. I want to see you do something. Please. America wants something done. Well, I'm just saying is, don't give this guy any ideas to create another national holiday, because this lazy and good word, lazy, I was going to say something a little bit worse, but lazy person is going to go ahead and find another way they can take another friggin' week off. Holy cow. Last thing we need is to give those people in the Senate another excuse to stay home for a week. Where in the heavens name did they come up with this idea that you need to have all these holidays? Even in a normal school year, kids in Connecticut take 180 days for school. And the rest of the year is holidays and things like that. How much work has Congress or has the Senate done? I don't think they've even been on the floor 185 days. Whew! I think most white collar workers get a vacation in summer. Most do. But they don't get a whole friggin' month off from most jobs. Okay, here's what I say. Fine. You want to have the first week off in Memorial Day weekend. Fine. You want to have a 3-day weekend for July 4th. That's fine. Why do you need a vacation in August? Why do I need a vacation in August? That doesn't make any sense. He actually goes ahead and he votes his own pay raises. Boy, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't you like to be able to do that? Gee, I'm a little bit short of money this month. Oh, I'm going to vote pay a raise for myself. American people can't do that. The average American employee can go to the boss and says, I want a pay raise this month. Why? Because I do, asshole. That's not the way it works in the real world. He lives in the ivory tower. He doesn't even understand the real world about pay raises or about the economy. Because he makes enough, has a net worth of at least $22 million a year. They make at least 6-figure salaries. He never is going to understand what it's like to be poor. As long as he's getting his 6-figure salaries, $250,000 a year, he doesn't have to worry about the reality. Because he's insulated from it. I have 384 hours. Yeah, I know that in the EU, vacation is mandatory and employers have to pay it. I don't know how it works in the United States for some companies. I think some companies do get paid vacation. Some employees do get that. It's not mandatory by law. In the EU it is. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just he's making excuses. He's not doing his job. He's not even... I lied about the wheels. Plus green and has wheels. I have no idea. I mean, the average American individual, depending on the company, doesn't get as many holidays as that the Senate have been getting. See, when the country was created, it was a little different because they realized that people had to go back to do everyday things back when the country was founded. Travel was slow. After all, a horse and carriage only goes so fast, you know. And then later it became the train, and now it's the plane. But it seems like some of the more important bills that should be done are being furloughed because they don't want to do the work. I don't know why. I don't really consider any politician as having a job. Well, I definitely don't think that they have an what it's like to be an employee. I just wish I knew why they actually decided to start doing that bullshit. Unfortunately, I really wish I'd bring another charger cord out so I can keep my fan running at the same time, but I didn't. I'm gonna plug in the charger now. When are you gonna get some new batteries for this phone? The phone's fine, but it's just I need a new phone. That's another story, completely different. So now, thanks to the donations, we are theoretically set for the service for 4 months because they did not charge me security deposit this time. The first bill will have installation charges on it. And so that means that the first bill will be higher. So once you subtract what I suspect installation charges are going to be, it's going to cover about 3 months of service, which is fine. An English geographer. Okay, well, let's see. Well, I like Trey Gowdy and Beta O'Rourke. I don't know anything about Trey Gowdy. I know he's pretty outspoken, and I don't know anything about Beta O'Rourke. An English geographer actually tracked how long it would take to get from London to certain parts and places in the 1940s. He found that it would take a month, and then he had and a half to get to Australia. Okay, well, we're not going to Australia, Rowan. We're talking about somehow our internet is going funny again. No, it's still on. Is it? Yeah, it's still on. Oh, okay. Never know with the stupid phone when it does shit like that. I have to be careful. Yeah, okay, so I thought we lost the phone for a second. No, we didn't. Okay. Same thing in the early 2000s. It would take 2 days at minimum. It took people a month to get all the prisoners over there. Rowan says a group of economists and ecologists once tried to teach monkeys about money. Within 48 hours, they had a prostitution between monkeys. It's not particularly surprising. Really. I don't know if it's a joke, but that doesn't surprise me at all. Doesn't surprise me, actually. Actually, Donald Trump has been living at the White House. He only goes to, he's been more focused on his job at the White House. Yeah, maybe he plays a little bit of golf in the backyard of the White House, but maybe even a local, maybe the Greenbrier or something. But honestly, he has been more on the job than off the job. So, that's a good thing. No. No, I never did that. What are we doing today? What are we doing today? Just sitting there in here. Three dislikes already? What the fuck did I do wrong this time? Yours, Nicholas. It says circular Earth tracking gravitational anomalies and distance. They nicknamed them Tom and Jerry. Okay. I'm not sure how they do that, but get back in here, number 8. You were just in here. I just saw someone come in and he's left again. Probably send me another fucking dislike. Yep. Why don't you stay on here and talk like a civilized human being, asshole? I never understand the reason why people dislike a show when they watch a show and then they dislike it and they don't even bother to stay on and watch it. And then they have to come back the next day and then they kind of go, oops. Oops. Why don't you just not put any like or dislike at all until the show is actually done and you can watch the replay in its full entirety and then you can dislike or like it because then you'll be able to see the whole thing. That's what you should do, you know? That's why I know it doesn't, I know the replays don't come and get ready until, 12 to 18 hours later. I have no control over that, but I just think that's kind of sucky. I had people sell to me just to downvote my stuff. Yeah, I got plenty of people that do that. I'm not sure why they do it. What's so fun about it? I mean, you would think that they would be extremely excited to know that we're gonna. Yeah. What's the point? What's the real point? This is the reason I really wish that YouTube would get rid of the likes and dislikes system. Because it's so abusive. It's not helping YouTubers. It doesn't do YouTuber content anything for YouTubers. It doesn't help us to determine what's wrong with their content. It was better when they had a survey. They used to have a survey that you could fill in to say why you liked or disliked the video. They don't have that anymore. So you don't know unless they actually spoke outright and said why they do or don't or do like a video. Oh fuck. One of the fake ones. Oh yeah, I see that. I don't know, Michelle. I dislike only rarely. I like if a YouTuber. Oh, that would be sad. No, I wouldn't do that. Would you ever grow a John? No. What the fuck? Ron Martin says, in the early 1960s, a record producer was struck between signing the Silver Beatles or Brian Poole and the Tenelos. Producer picked Brian Poole's band. Okay. What Rickington saying? I think it skipped my head here. Oh, that popular tactic, Michelle, it's tended to get you to complain. Well, I think YouTube needs to make some changes. I think YouTube really needs to make some changes. They have things that they need to fix in YouTube in general anyway. First of all, notifications. Why do sometimes the notifications work and sometimes the notifications don't? People have asked that for a long time, and YouTube just kind of goes, we don't know. It's your software. What do you mean you don't know? Well, we don't know why it works and sometimes it don't work. And drop the word silver from the name. Right. I don't know anybody here well enough to love. I don't know. I can't believe that one tarot card reading said that Patty supposedly still likes me. Yeah, but now with the abuses he does, fuck that. In fact, even the tarot card reader said stay away from her, which is indeed my intention. She needs to go through behavior modification before I seriously would even consider dating her. Fuck that. I wouldn't. I really don't know how I could even date her. Yeah, I don't disagree with that possibility, Jack. I don't disagree with that. That's very likely. Remember, she wants to live like she's got it together, but honestly, she doesn't. I'm more organized financially than she is. Her whole budget is just a giant mess. I don't... Hello to you. Hello. And Juneteenth is being celebrated this year more than I've seen before. How are you doing, Skynet? Did you hear the good news about the phone line will be supposedly unrun and working by Wednesday? Of course, it's going to be pretty freaking hot, so we'll probably just have to bring one of the phones out here and do it that way. So you are turning on the phones Wednesday. Well, That's what Frontier told me. I actually already put in the instruction, installation order. And the technician I talked to said that our service, he said, we should be able to get things by tomorrow. But if worse comes to worse, it might have to be all the way until Wednesday. I don't know why. Well, I know why tomorrow would be Saturday, so maybe they can't do tomorrow, really. But Monday, Tuesday, they could do it because that'll be a weekday. They didn't even charge me a security deposit. I don't know about that, but anyway. Actually, in your case, I don't know, I think it would be more the RCMP you have to worry about than the FBI. I don't know. Anyway, so to make a long story short is yes, we got the phones coming on. They will be, theoretically speaking, come on phone, stop playing this with my head here. Stop playing with my head, you stupid piece of garbage. This phone gets stuck. It goes in the landscape mode, but I don't want to go in the landscape right now, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to read the comments. That's great news, Michelle. Yeah, well, again, thanks to the donation, I was able to get this on. And with theoretically, we are. I combined all the money from the Patreons, the donation from the individual, money from my savings account, money from my checking account. Well, actually, I can do that if I have to, but I might right now. I don't think I have to go that far because there's enough cash right now that covers the bill. And it was 640 by 480. However, I can theoretically, because my computer has dual Ethernet ports, I can actually have the T-Mobile on one side, use IP chains or IP FWM, whatever they call that thing, and route the video through on the T-Mobile, and then I could route the actual chats through on Frontier, and the Hangouts and stuff through Frontier. I never had a chance to try doing that yet because I don't know which domains the uploading videos go to. That is related to the. So there are things I have to figure out. That should be easy enough to figure out. And of course, Michelle will be able to go back to playing World of Warcraft on screen again. Absolutely. Absolutely. World of Warcraft. And I'm looking at my world channel using OBS, even though the resolution is not going to be high, but .480, 832 by 480 or something. But at least we'll be able to get some gaming in. Record is for the largest. Put your cell phone on airplane mode and see how much data because right now my cell phone, it's this cell phone, is on T-Mobile right now. This is on a separate plan, reading the chats. The cell phone that is the iPhone 4S is only using the other T-Mobile Wi-Fi in the other room. Do you ever play well with viewers? I played well with Skynet on my team when I was starting out, but he never finished playing with me on WoW and Grabulous, on WoW Classic. So right now I just still stand in Westfell for Classic. That's okay. I play a Benediction. I don't know where's Benediction. Is that in the United States? And well, hello, how you doing, Dustin? I want to re-roll Horde. I play with you. Well, in Classic, I tend to play Alliance. On BFA, I play Blood Elf, and I also play Alliance. And now they got the Burning Crusade coming out as TBC Classic. This is what they're proposing. And one of the questions is, should they have everybody start over from scratch for TBC, or should they have everybody start at level 60 for TBC? Honestly, I think everybody should just start at level 1, just like every other game. Please, because I still like World of Warcraft Classic because it's quiet. There's no, it's nice. It's quiet. It's scenery. On the Alliance territory. I wasn't really into the Horde. The only one I played Horde was because I wanted to play Blood Elf. And I only could do it on the BFA, Battle for Azeroth. I tried playing Alliance and Battle for Azeroth, and I was so disappointed to see how much Guildshire and other cities in the Abbey was now basically under attack, and they were burning, and the vineyards were on fire, the mines were shut down. I really kind of felt like I just didn't like it. I just said, I play a mage on BFA. I play a priestess on BFA for both the Alliance and the Horde. On the Horde, I'm a priestess. I'm a priestess of all trade. My character's name is Michele. She's a blood elf. And so she basically, I haven't really played her much because of the situation with T-Mobile Wi-Fi. I haven't really been able to do much in the game because I'm so afraid that one false move, all of a sudden I'm going to be out of data and I'm going to be stuck playing at 128 kilobits per second. Which would suck. What time in back in the day? I wish, everyone will say Orc is my favorite. I know some people like the Orc because they're big and they're brawny and they're muscular and the green like Shrek. I don't know. I even tried Draenei, which frankly I couldn't quite wrap my head around Draenei for some reason. I just didn't feel the Draenei fit into the World of Warcraft story at all. I felt it was like, what is this ET's doing in the World of Warcraft story? The story goes is their ship crashed on the Azeroth, and when you start the story, you're one of the people in the game that kind of came out of healing, and you're now helping other Draenei to get their healing up and stuff like that because I was playing as a healer. And I was like, holy crap, you know, it's like, this doesn't fit in the story. Okay, so at least, I don't know, Draenei was just weird. I don't know, it just didn't seem right to me. So, as far as TBC Classic, I'm not going to play that. So, let's see. Road Merton, the most profitable move of all time was Paramount Normal Activity. It made 20,000 times its budget. There are more living beings on and in your body than people in the world. Space goats. You're talking about what, the Draenei? Being like space goats? I don't really see them like space goats. No. Spaceballs is okay. Especially when they're trying to comb the desert with a giant comb, right? Mel Brooks is funny. And Spaceballs. Yeah. And his creation of the story. He had a couple good movies. Spaceballs was just one of them. He had, was it History of the World Part 1? Talking about, well, I'm not going to spoil it. This is funny. Some of Mel Brooks' movies were funny. Have you ever studied CBT? What the hell is that? Cognitive behavior therapy? I have heard of cognitive behavior therapy, but I really don't quite understand how it works exactly. I know it's designed to work, is used a lot of times for, right. It's used to help a lot of people with Asperger's sometimes to get things organized in their head and try to fit in with everyday thinking patterns. Mel Brooks is funny. Is he still alive? I think he passed away. What the hell is that? It's a car horn. Okay. The lead pouch is closer to the invention of the iPhone than building of the pyramids. Okay. So Mel Brooks funny. I don't know if he's still alive or not. Of course. And then of course there's a lot of or there was a lot of Star Trek parodies too, that were locally produced on YouTube. That was kind of fun too. Space Quest. Oh, that was cute. I saw Space Quest. Google said he's still alive. Okay. Since 1926. I don't know why someone was holding on the horn that long. Now, but you know what? Tornado warning, it does sound like that. But we don't have a tornado warning sirens here. And it doesn't look like that kind of weather out here. But it is overcast. Is it overcast? What the fuck? Why are you asking that question? asking that question? Seriously. You want to get thrown off the channel real fast? I mean, that's you know. So anyway, I'm looking forward to getting the phone on. The only thing I gotta do, the only thing I really need to do is I gotta figure out is, I gotta become reacquainted with programming the system because, I might want to add some new features to the system once I get my stimulus. Let me just tell you what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, when's the stimulus coming? Right now, I don't have a definitive date. I do know that clearly the Republicans are trying to say probably by the second part of July. If you ask me, I think that's too damn long. Okay? But that's them. It seems like Mitch McConnell wants to sit on his fat tuffet and do nothing. Alright? Democrats, Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, and others are fed up. They know the situation is dire, and yet Mitch McConnell wants to sit on his tuffet and do nothing at all. Okay? So, rumor has it that he is not going to get to the stimulus bill, any stimulus bill, until the second part of July. Which means that if that's the case, we're probably not going to get our stimulus check until August. Pat Toomey from Pennsylvania, which is not very well liked, is saying people on Social Security disability should not get an entitlement or any kind of stimulus because they were not supposedly affected by COVID-19. First of all, that is total bullshit. What do you mean we were not affected? We had to deal with the same thing with buying supplies at higher prices that everybody else had to go in. Second of all, you guys don't pay us enough in Social Security disability to say that we're equal in level income as somebody that works in McDonald's, you know, working in McDonald's, bussing tables, cleaning the grill, cooking hamburgers. They often get paid more than they do. I know, I used to work at Wendy's, or Friendly's, okay? I can tell you that, no, if I adjust the price tag for what they would pay, okay, now if you wait tables in Friendly's, then you get screwed. Alright, okay, because wait staff didn't get paid that much. They depend on the tips. But the grill people and the other people get, let's just say about, let's just to keep the math easy, $10 an hour. So maybe if you work, you know, if you're lucky, I'm not talking about manager here, I'm talking about part-time. Let's just say you work 30 hours a week, gross. 30 hours a week, $10 an hour is $300 a week. Times 4 weeks. 4 weeks, that's $1,200. That's what I'm making right now. Of $1,316. And yet, it seems like this Pat Toomey guy has no idea of how much a Social Security disability recipient makes. The average person in Winston on Social Security disability only makes about $800 a month. That's it. And yet we have to pay our rent, we have to pay our utilities, we have to pay for our food and our medications. If we take medications, that's bullshit. So that Pat Toomey needs to get an education. I have a like 12 times now. I thought everyone Yeah, it's the Amazon yellow rate. One of the packages includes what? 75% people named Leslie in the U.S. are women, but in the U.K., 90% are men. Right, it's funny you should mention that because I have a friend that's named Leslie. She's a lady. But unfortunately, she's now in senior housing because she's getting pretty up there in the years. So I don't really know. Why would you want to send me that? Seriously, Carrie. What would you do with that anyway? Busting my back again? Again, we got 36 dislikes. Oh, this is ridiculous. 36 dislikes? Okay. Why do we got 36 dislikes? We don't even have 36 people on here. Nobody got blocked. Glamorous group, they're not even blocked. Well, I think I'm going to have to change the situation with the like-dislike systems, which I can do on my computer so you don't even see the like-dislike count. I still would like to know why you people dislike the video so much. Come on, guys, what did I do wrong this time? Well, let me see if I can change something on my computer on my phone here. Let me see if I can turn off. Let's see if I can turn off the like-dislike count. I don't know if I can. Let me see if I can do it live anyway. Let's see. Let's see. Everyday live streams, these are all the recorded videos. It doesn't show the live streams that are live right now. Let's see that. So I guess that kind of answers your question. You can't... fine. Well, I think we're going to stop showing the live stream, the likes, dislike scores, because I think it's not working for me. It just gets me all bent out of shapes. problem is rectangles, they're rude. Okay? They're just rude. It's not fair to the people that are on this channel that have to hear me whine about him so damn much. Originally, the whole like-dislike system was designed to let people know why people liked the videos or didn't like the videos. But the problem is, at the same time, it didn't actually tell us why they liked or disliked the videos. Because that survey that used to be part of the like-dislike system was removed. It no longer has a survey anymore. And that's the sad reality. There used to be a survey. You used to be able to do a survey which would be useful for the channel creator so they could determine if the video has things that they need to fix. Nicholas, I'm not really interested in your discussion, and I'm not Roan. I don't know. Oh, okay, Roan isn't being so bad. But why are you guys talking about this disgusting shit? You know? Well, I'll tell you what, Mister. Take a break with the smut. Okay? And Roan, why do we need to have all these statistics about words and stuff like that? At least they're not being disgusting. No, I blocked him. Don't worry, I blocked him. I mean, I timed him out for now. Yeah. Yeah, but you realize that most people really are not necessarily are not exactly responding to your comments. How you doing, Noodles? I was just asking about shaving for men because I guess that they just use a regular face shaver. Well, it depends. There are women that shave too, obviously. For example, I use a double-edged safety razor, which I find that works pretty damn good for me. Been using it since, with new blades, obviously, since 2015. I got two of them. I got the God, what is that brand there? Oh, it's made by Rishi, but it was marketed by the guys over there from the Pawn Stars. That's the Chinese-made one. And then I got a real 1947 Gillette Super Speed, and I use with new razor blades. Just shave my legs, shave my face. Yeah. "25% of your bone body are in your feet." Yeah. I'm sorry to take about women shaving their face. I'm confused. Some women get the equivalent of PCOS, and it's not really their choice. It's just the reality, you know. After all, it was only, and I'm sure that Rowan Merton could tell you this, it was primarily by the invention of the razor that Gillette started promoting shaving to women to sell more razor blades, especially in the time of World War II. And fashion, especially with women wearing equivalent to tights and later on nylons, the idea of shaving the legs became a real thing. No, it doesn't. That's a wives' tale. That's not the way it works. Right. The majority of car horns in America are in the F key. Yeah, I know that. By the way, I will tell you one thing though, I never really found successful for me was Nair for the face. I have to be honest, I tried Nair. I followed the instructions. Chemical defoliation is just too irritating to do it. I found running an epilator on my face worked okay. The only thing is that I haven't had an epilator in a long time. I found the original epilator with the coil spring worked better than the little tiny AA battery ones that they used to sell. I don't think waxing would be any better. No, because that can cause ingrown hairs. It can cause ingrown hairs if you don't have enough hair for the wax to grab. It's not gonna do a damn thing. Waxing is actually very abusive on the skin. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just like I said, is that anyway, I did a whole video, by the way, on women shaving. If you're interested, see it. Look back at November of 2015 playlist. You'll even see how I sometimes do it. So if you want to see how I actually scrape my face, you can see that video. Yeah, it's 9:08. I know it's 9:08. Well, anyway, I have no idea, and I don't think it matters to me. That question is just plain out of line. Well, he got permission from the city of Tulsa for that. So clearly, there was precautions that had to be enabled for this. I don't know how he's going to do it. So I don't know what's the procedure going to be for that. So anyway, so let's just make sure we wrap it up because it's almost time to wrap it up anyway. Basically, if everything goes fine next week, probably next Wednesday night, we'll bring the phone out here on the porch. We'll try to take a few phone calls that way for now because it's too hot to do the show in the house. Please know I don't have central air conditioning, so, I don't have a lot of ways to cool it. But that's what I might just do, is just do the show on the porch. What did he say this time? Oh, yeah, that's kind of weird. Yes, he is. You know what, though? I already told you what I think about those poll numbers anyway. I think those poll numbers are basically all bullshit anyway. Yeah, he is going to have a rally in Tulsa. And the city has agreed to him doing it, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's going to go for the rally. Okay, guys, so we're going to say anything else? Just to say that we do have a live stream scheduled for tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Given the temperatures, it'll more than likely be outside here on the porch again. And so that's what we're going to do. Outside. I don't know who's keep calling me on the phone. I'm not interested in talking on the phone. So, alright guys, so for now, I'm going to allow you to go. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. If it's too hot, we'll see if we can try to get another live stream on it in the night instead of the daytime if we have to. Depends on the temperature, which right now, pulling up the temperature forecast, it says, let's get to the forecast here right now. In my area, because that's the only thing I have to worry about. Right now it's 23 degrees Celsius, which is good. Saturday, June 20th says scattered thunderstorms. The high of 30, a low of 18. It says by 1 p.m. there will be a high of 28. And by 7 p.m. it'll be a high of 27. 8 o'clock will be a high of 20, between 27 and 24 for 8 p.m. So probably tomorrow what we'll do is, depending on how hot it is, at 1 p.m., maybe we'll just do a live show tomorrow night well, maybe we'll do. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have to figure this out. I'm never really sure because the temperatures are always always suck. No matter how I do it. So, I know people like the show and stuff, and I know that even the trolls like the show because that's why they watch it. But at the same time, we're not going to be having the phones on yet. So tomorrow, so that means that if you're in a rush to make phone calls, please understand that there is not going to be any phone calls because not until Wednesday. Because Wednesday, come on, phone, let's go. Is it on there? It's up there. I'm still 1 minute behind the live feed. What? No. Okay, is it live now? No. Okay, is that live now? Okay, now it's live. Okay, so the point is that tomorrow I'm gonna see everybody at 1 o'clock. If it's too hot, it'll be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So that's what we'll do. All right, guys. Talk to you tomorrow, guys. Stay out of trouble. Bye, everybody.